It is time now for the Peter Channel 10 o'clock, and it's time now for Sports Runner with Peter J. Wiggins on this late Monday night, August 15, 2069. Peter Wiggins starting off out at Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio, where the Boston Red Sox squared off against the Cleveland Indians in a one-game as a make-up date from a rain out in Cleveland. And the Indians get him to work first tonight. Richard Davis, one of my line driver, center field, makes 1-0 Indians. And then, top of the sixth, the Red Sox got some homers, a pair of homers, and then top of the sixth, OT's a two-run shot. So right field, Pedro scores 27 season, makes it 2-1 Red Sox. And then, Jack Meyer Jr. homers on a line driver, right center field, makes it 3-1 in favor of the Red Sox. And then, Rajai Davis doubles on the line driver, the right field of Mookie Betts scores Chris Jimenez, and was 3-2 Red Sox. And top of the ninth, Craig Kimbrell ran into trouble, and he gave up a double and a walk, but calmed down and got the next three outs as the Boston Red Sox edge at the Cleveland Indians 3-2 to go to 6-52 in the season. That's Drew Bernardes improves the 9 season with 5, giving up 5 hits and 2 runs and strikeout 6. Tomlin gets lost and Craig Kimbrell gets his strength save. Next up, the Red Sox have a 2-game set against the Baltimore Orioles with Edward Rodriguez the man for the Red Sox and Giovanni Guerrero the man for the Orioles. Game time 7:10 p.m. tomorrow out in Baltimore, Maryland. Alright, look at that. Some other scores around in the major leagues on this late Monday night. Out in Yankee Stadium, and the New York Yankees are holding on to a 1-0 lead on Toronto Blue Jays. Middle of the ninth, Casey Rails leading the Detroit Tigers 3-1. Top of 8, Miami Marlins leading the Cincinnati Reds 4-3. Middle of the ninth, Tampa Bay Rays leading the San Diego Padres 8-2. Bottom of 6, Texas Rangers leading New York Athletics 5-2. Bottom of 4, Colorado Rockies leading Washington Nationals 3-2. New York Mets trailing Arizona Diamondbacks 2-0. And the Angels and the Mariners and the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's good. Giants getting away about right now, which is 7 o'clock, the West Coast time. And there's another update. Tampa Bay Rays are final, defeating San Diego Padres 8-2. Alright, let's take a look at how the standings fare in the major leagues. Okay, Boston's a half game behind Toronto for first place in the AL East. A game behind Baltimore for second place in the AL East. Cleveland Indians get a 4.5 game lead on the Detroit Tigers for first place in the AL Central. Texas Rangers 5.5 game lead on the Seattle Mariners for first place in the AL West. In the National League East, Washington Nationals got an 8.5 game lead on Miami Marlins for first place in NL East. Chicago Cubs 12 game lead on the San Diego for first place in the NL Central, and the Giants got a 1 game lead on the LA Dodgers for first place in the NL West. And the wildcard teams are Baltimore and Boston. And the wildcard teams in the National League, Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Okay. Alright. Take a look at some Pawtucket scores. Indeed. Defeat Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs 5-1 in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania. Alright. Take a look at some sports news. USA Simone Biles disciplinary mistake not middle with bronze to the bean. The NFL has threatened discipline and included suspension for players refusing to cooperate with the league's investigation of certain claims made by Al Jazeera American report. WDJ Kenny has won his second intermediate Olympic title and now rode with a devastating last lap beating Tavik Baklava. Detroit Tigers began a career day-to-day with a bicep strain. Tunic Konizer not convinced they've seen the last of Alex Rodriguez while Marco thought that A-Rod has never lived in his back. The wait for Jimmy Vesey at the NHL team's holding assignment could be over soon. Vesey's agent Peter Fisher said Monday did not expect an immediate resolution once the Ford becomes a free agent Tuesday, but it would not be a drawn-out process. Cam Newton has reversed his position for early this year that criticism against him is rooted in racism. American women eliminated field hockey quarterfinal 2-1 by Germany. Englewood, Colorado. Denver Broncos defensive end Vance Walker is expected to miss the season after a turn in the ACL with the right knee on Monday. And Sophia Buffalo was interviewed by a South African reporter Monday, one day after runner she coaches Wayne Van Necker captured a gold medal in 40 meters. Day 10 is underway in Rio. Here's Malcolm Butler of the New England Patriots and now Chicago Bears instigated a huge brawl to drain practice at Foxborough. Rio de Janeiro, Cuban heavyweight Mijan Lopez once again bests the Turkish power. Riza Karat, the salmon at the Olympic performance that put him in the company of wrestling great Alexander Carolyn. Michael Phelps, the most decorated Olympian of all time, and the greatest swimmer ever. He's been a successful swimmer since his childhood. Amid all the turbulence and the history of Williams running lap, remarkably one thing is a change 183 consecutive weeks. Her status at WTA is number 1. Rio de Janeiro, when Beijing gold medalist Phil DeHaasa teamed up with Nick Luceno less than 1 year ago for a long shot run in the Olympics, it was more unfortunate and left out all to than anything else. And valley heavyweight judoka named Orsasuna defeated an Egyptian opponent named Islam El Shabari Friday in a first round match of the Rio Olympics. And a Chicago Cubs fired the Wrigley Field DJ who played an inappropriate song after a Willis Chapman's appearance during Sunday night's game. And it just got over. The Yankees shut out the Toronto Blue Jays 1-0. And with that loss, Toronto has fallen to a half-game lead behind Baltimore for first place in the AL East. And that is going to be it for Sports Limited late Monday night, 15th of August 2016. Good night. See you tomorrow night.